Man, sit your ass down.
I ain't gonna lie. That was ass. Hey yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here, back at you with the #1 for Venomous reactions, and today we're gonna be taking a look into terrible Black Biopics, Part 1. Yeah, when it comes to biopics, period, and telling one story, Hollywood done messed up. They done messed up everything, and even made for TV biopics. We all just want to know, what the hell were y'all thinking putting this bullshit on the damn screen? like what are we watching here? Oh man, and Black Biopics, terrible Black Biopics don't make it no better. So we're gonna be taking a look at what made the cut on this part, and I'm pretty sure there's a part 2. I'm definitely gonna be checking that one out sometime in the near future. So without further ado, let's just get into this one, shall we? Let's go. Okay. Okay, you got the fire intro. Ooh. Okay.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Deontay's Spot, and as y'all can see, we're gonna be talking about these terrible Black biopics. This video, like other ones I've done, will be in 2 parts, but the reason why this will be in 2 parts is because this is too much foolishness for somebody to deal with in one day. I think I got 6 movies in total.
I get it.
So yeah,
I get it.
Here we go. Oh my god, terrible Black biopics, part 1. Let's get into it.
Aaliyah. Saturday at 8 on Lifetime.
Whenever this movie aired, I could not believe my eyes. I remember looking at the TV and I was just like, they really did this? The pacing in here is fast as fuck. You don't even get time to process what's happening in the scenes. These sets look cheap as hell. It looks like all of these are the same stage sets and they just decorated it differently. And don't get me started on these trash ass performances. Matter of fact, the first song that grown up Aaliyah performs in this movie is My Prerogative by Bobby Brown, and it's fucking horrible.
Man, sit your ass down.
I ain't gonna lie, that was ass. I mean, come on, man. You gonna be performing a Bobby Brown hit. You gotta put a little bit more energy into it. And this one was dry. I'm talking Sahara Desert, Egyptian summer dry. Like, what was that? Oh God. Yeah, I can tell old boy that made this compilation, he had a headache. And I see why he divided it up into 2 parts, because he is right. This is too much foolishness to deal with in one setting. So I ain't mad at him, but damn.
Another thing is the acting. Nobody in here feels like they gave a damn. It feels like they're just here to say lines and just get the fuck on. Especially Bokeem Woodbine. But luckily, it's not the real Bokeem Woodbine. It's one that they ordered off of Tubi. Oh yeah, Elise Neal is here.
Damn!
Gladys Knight for about 30 seconds.
Perform with love. Baby, you gotta love that stage.
And we never see her again. What was the point of showing that shit? And that's it.
I
You
don't
see
know.
her again, and she's not even mentioned again. It feels like Wendy Williams and her team was like, did y'all know she knew Gladys Knight? We should add that in there some kind of way. That's
Of course, something that's done by Wendy Williams. of course, it's gonna be garbage. Not garbage, but garbage. And I am so thankful I did not watch this. I am so thankful. Because I heard it got panned heavily. And looking at this, I can see why.
That's what it feels like. Nigga, the casting in here is just dumb as fuck. Starting with our main character, she looks nothing like fucking Aaliyah. This right here is this right here is supposed to be Timbaland, and of course he looks nothing like him. This nigga looks like
Really?
Mike Lowry. This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be Missy Elliott, but what she
What?
really looks like oh my god, bro. What she really looks like is that one cousin that you got who's been on drugs for a while, and this is her second year sober,
Ouch.
and she finally getting a job. Like, that's what the hell she looks like. And I'm not saying that
bad.
because the actor is skinny. I'm saying that because of this janky ass outfit and this janky ass wig that they have on her. The one that they have playing Dame Dash, she doesn't look anything like him. And look, I know looks don't really matter in biopics because Denzel looks nothing like Malcolm X, and he did a fantastic job. Nobody looked like who they were playing in Straight Outta Compton besides Ice Cube's son, but they all did a pretty solid job. And here,
Also
nobody
facts.
looks like who they're supposed to be playing, and they do a fucking terrible job. And that makes it hard to ignore the fact that these people do not look like them. And not only that, it seemed like they was just casting whoever. Like, whoever came in audition, you got the part. And I just know that was the case for R. Kelly. This ain't no damn R. Kelly. This nigga looks like Aaron Hall. I can tell they never really gave a fuck about this.
A bargain basement Aaron Hall at that. Oh my god. Yo, man, whoever auditioned for this, yo, I would definitely have a sit down with myself in front of a mirror and be like, why the hell did you do this? Why? Oh, but for something that was done by Wendy Williams, I am not shocked. Are you?
This movie while they was making it, and you can tell they really want us to feel sorry for his sick ass. Like, they really want us to believe that this relationship between these two were okay, cause they always saying shit like,
No.
we can't help who we love, we should just ignore people don't understand us, and age doesn't matter. Get the fuck out of here with that weird shit. And why does this man talk like he has sunflower seeds stuck in his neck?
I try to turn it into something beautiful, you know? Something people can connect to.
That boy says something people can connect to. Get this nigga.
Sunflower seeds stuck in his neck. I'm here for the commentary, bro, man. The commentary makes it much more better. Yeah. Whew. Oh, I needed that laugh. But damn, so accurate.
Nigga a milkshake. This motherfucker sound like Christian Bale's Batman. The scene where her parents find out that they got married and they make them break up is fucking ridiculous. Again, because you can tell that this movie wants us to feel bad for him. Aaliyah is crying and he looks over his shoulder one last time as he's walking out, and they got this dramatic music playing, but in all honesty,
We do not care.
and
We
if
don't.
you couldn't tell before, you could really tell in this scene that this is a damn bald cap on his head. Bokeem Woodbine from Tubi is trying his best to act like he's pissed off, but it's not working.
Understand how a grown man could want to be with a young girl? That's what you've been telling my daughter, knowing that she's young enough to believe it.
And why is he just standing here talking anyway? Whoop his ass. His wife is not that damn strong to where she can just hold him back and he can't get loose. What?
Man, honestly, man, any normal black dad, yo, you getting the beats. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You catching the beats off rip. And this, he was just like, you know what? I'm going to get mad. I'm going to rage out, but I'm not about to give you the beats for what you've been doing with my daughter. What? Man, get this whole movie the hell up out of here.
Whatever. This movie is dumb as fuck. It has a bunch of stock crowd noises, bad acting, bad editing, bad direction. And not only did she sing Bobby Brown's My Prerogative, but they had the nerve to have her sing Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye.
Y'all killing me with this.
You know what?
Y'all killing me with this. That'll never get old. That'll never get old. Y'all killing me with this shit. Oh man, but yo, having her do Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up. That said everything right there.
Fuck it, I'm done. I think I have said everything that I needed to say about
you
this
did.
movie.
Yeah, you did.
Besides,
bro, man.
if you've never seen
don't
it,
don't
you
even get a headache
to because you're not missing out on nothing. And the fact that Wendy Williams says this makes no fucking sense.
I have to tell you something. This movie has really come together, in my opinion. What you won't see is the plane crash. I just thought that was distasteful.
Because there is no way that she sat down and saw this and thought it came together just fine. And then the comment about the plane crash being distasteful, as if this whole damn movie wasn't that. You know what? Fuck Lifetime. Fuck Wendy Williams. On to the next movie.
What's next?
Become just like me.
Oh shit.
I heard a few people say that when they rewatched this movie, it wasn't that bad of a movie to them as it was the first time they saw it. Now, me personally, I ain't gonna say all that, but what I will say is that this movie did have potential to be good. But too bad it's not. The movie has Pac doing an interview from jail, which is just an excuse for the movie to do narration. And it's taking inspiration from the interview that he did with journalist Kevin Powell. For example, there is somebody in this movie named Nigel.
Who?
And he's supposed to represent Haitian Jack, which is the same name that Kevin Powell used in his interview with Pac. Whenever this came out, Kevin Powell was going to sue the directors of this movie for stealing most of the shit from this interview. It's a whole situation. I don't really feel like getting into it. You can look it up. And like the Aaliyah movie, the pacing in here is way too quick. We see a 5-year-old Pac for like 2 seconds, and in the very next scene, he's like 12 with this Bernie Mac afro. Demetrius Shipp Jr. really shouldn't have picked this as a first role. I feel like they should have got somebody who was a way better trained actor. But
I mean, as far as likeness is concerned, yo, oh boy, he had it down. He had it down to a certain point. It's just the acting. The acting, it really didn't sell me on the Tupac biopic All Eyez on Me. Because the acting in there, I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. I mean, it could have been better, definitely. But like he said, All Eyez on Me had the potential, but unfortunately, they didn't capitalize on it. That's Hollywood for you.
Even for an actor who's been doing this for a while, I feel like they would have had trouble trying to capture Pac's energy. But still feel like they would have done a better job than Demetrius Shipp Jr. He's not just the worst, but his acting is pretty stale as fuck at times. The scene where they try to recreate Pac telling the judge that he's in God's hands. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna let Shock G explain it, and then I'm gonna show y'all how the movie did it.
It's obvious that you're not here in search of justice, right? And so I say, do what you want to do. Give me whatever time you want, because I'm not in your hands. I'm in God's hands.
Ooh.
You can cut the tension in the courtroom with a knife.
Ooh, I can only imagine the energy Tupac had when he said that. Yo, I'll probably look that up off screen, but yeah. You tell a judge that, whew, that's gonna hit him in the soul. Whew.
It's obvious you're not in search of justice. So there's no point in me asking for a lighter sentence. So do what you want to do, because I'm not in your hands. I'm in God's hands.
Ugh.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, he not the absolute worst, but this shit is just so still and flat.
It could have been
yes,
better.
I know he's not going to match like the exact energy that Tupac had in the courtroom that day, but it just feels like they did this shit in 1 or 2 takes and that was it, when this is a moment that y'all should have been trying to get right. The movie shows that Pac had a sister, but they never bring up or show Mo Preem for some reason. What pisses me off the most about this movie, I think, is when they try to recreate his music videos and movie scenes, especially the juice scene. I fucking hate that part.
But you know what else? I don't give a fuck. Fuck about Steel. I don't give a fuck about Raheem either. I don't give a fuck about myself.
Really? Really? Man, get it up out of here.
And can one of y'all tell me why in the hell did they have Snoop voice over his character? You can just tell that this is not this man talking. This is dubbed over so horribly.
Oh, this is that gangster party, cuz. Say you got your chain. Welcome to the family, Pop.
And now that I think about it, I don't even feel the need to go into the fake ass scenes between Pac and Jada. Cause
we're not gonna talk about that one. Why? Because the whole thing going on with Jada. Yeah, but even she said that there were discrepancies with between her and Pac, but Jada nowadays, no comment.
It's already been discussed a lot, so I don't need to touch on that. I believe it was said that Afeni never actually signed off on this movie, and you can fucking tell by the quality of this shit. I think the funniest shit to me in this movie is seeing Idi Amin's old ass try to play himself as a young outlaw. And if you think this movie is good, or if you think it's just alright, that's cool. Nobody is having a problem with that. I'm just saying why this shit is trash to me.
Trash.
Well, that was 2 down, so we got 1 more to go. Let's get into it.
All the respect with me. Please. I struggle to moving. This bitch better than Men's Society. Boys in the Hood and Paid in Full put together.
Boosie, my guy. I love your music. Don't get me wrong. But that statement right there, a little bit of a stretch. Just a little bit.
Never in my life have I seen somebody not care about their own life story the way this nigga Boosie didn't. So for him to say that this is going to be better than those 3 movies is fucking insane. And the fact that he was serious is even more insane. And I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all, because once I heard this was happening, I was actually kind of excited. Because me being from the South, we grew up on a lot of Boosie music. And he has a bunch of interesting stories in his songs, so that's one reason I was excited for this. Another reason is because I get sick of seeing these movie studios make biopics only for a cash in. So once I heard he was doing this on his own, I was like, man, this gonna be good. We probably gonna learn some shit we ain't never learned about him before. But nope, none of that shit happened. And I know I spoke about pacing in the last 2 movies, but this shit here is the Flash level fast. Like, there's this one scene where young Boosie he walks in on his aunt getting her cheeks clapped. And then in the very next scene, whenever they're in the room sleep, he goes and steals money from his aunt's purse. And it goes nowhere. It just happens. And then it just cuts to the next scene so fast, you don't even have time to ask yourself, what the fuck is happening? There's another scene where little kid Boosie is walking with his friends, and there's some older dudes just standing around, and they offer him like $5 or $10, I think, to smoke some PCP or whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, what you done gave my boy?
And after this scene, it just randomly cuts to something else. They don't follow up on this or nothing. It just, boom, that's it. And I really, really hate to talk about child actors, but everybody in this movie is ass, including the children.
Hey, what you done gave my boy?
You know, the
You know it's bad. When he said, yo, everybody that acted in this movie was ass. Even the kid actors. But then again, it's Boosie. Like, he didn't want to take it to Hollywood because they were going to fuck his story up. So he decided to say, you know what, screw it. I might as well just do it myself. As much as I love the fact that, you know, he went the independent route to produce his own life story in the movie, some things could have been done better. And when I mean some things, I mean a lot.
The opening scene lets you know that this movie is bullshit. Cause the movie comes on with Boosie still in his mom's stomach. So he ain't even born yet. But for some reason, while they playing cards, a Boosie song is playing. And this isn't music that they're using for the opening of the movie or nothing like that. Everybody at this table is somehow listening to older Boosie.
Make it make sense, man.
And it doesn't stop here. He's at a party while he's a kid, but for some strange reason, everybody in this party is jamming to a grown-ass Boosie. This shit is all over the place. There's this one scene where a little kid Boosie is stealing from a store, and the neighborhood drug dealer Calvin, who he looks up to, catches him, and I swear this motherfucker stole the ending of South Central.
If you hit a man in his face, in time, his wounds will heal. If you steal his goods, later on, you can return those goods.
If you steal a man's possession who's trying to feed a family, he will murder you, young nigga.
And I have to show y'all this death scene because the man who's about to die is just so calm and relaxed about his death. He didn't try to fight it off or nothing.
What kind of death scene was this? Let me get through. Boosie, my guy. Oh, God. Let me get through the rest of this video. Thank God, there ain't much left, but damn.
Hell nah. Bro, ain't no way that weak-ass chokehold killed him that fast. And Boosie's trash as the older Boosie. How the fuck you can't act like yourself? The one playing teenage Boosie is garbage as hell, too. He has no type of personality when he delivers these lines.
And you know it's going to be very difficult for you to catch up in my class once you fall behind.
I know, I'm going to do better.
The only good thing I can think about this movie for real is when Quick Badass was playing C Murder. That's it. I think what frustrates me the most about this movie not only is the very fast pacing, but the editing. Pay attention to Boosie's hat in this scene because it switches like 3 times.
I'm gonna let you go to the mall, nigga. Hey, just chill out.
You gonna buy me some shoes?
Just chill out, dog. Come on.
Now take a look at this courtroom scene where his lawyer
got
goes to sit down. And then the way they edited it is he's right back up immediately like he never sat down.
You can't just...
So you can tell he didn't give a fuck about really telling his life story. He just wanted to get a movie out to make some quick money. And when I tell y'all I'm so glad that I caught this movie on YouTube while it was still free, because I found out that he's charging $20 for this bullshit. So in conclusion, all of these movies are down bad tremendously. I definitely wouldn't have got through today if I would have had to do all the movies on my list. So yeah, y'all, that was it for part 1 of terrible black biopics. I hope y'all enjoyed. Part 2 on the way, more content on the way, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out part 2, but yo, the way Boosie's had done changed like different directions. Yo, bro got Ray Jade into infinity and beyond. Oh man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would have had a headache if I had to do this type of commentary. But yo, hats off to the brother that put this together, man. Yo, you did your thing, man, and I apologize in advance if you got a headache because of this. Because yo, these three movies were ass. I'm sorry, but the Aaliyah movie, suppress that from your memory banks and act like you never saw it. That's the only thing I can suggest. That All Eyes on Me, I would say it was barely serviceable. Barely. I mean, given the fact that, oh boy, he had the likeness to a certain degree, but I ain't gonna lie, his acting was bull. Like, his acting was so dry. It really did sell me. And then Boosie, I mean, granted the fact he went the independent route and he decided he wanted to do the movie himself, but it's one thing to put a movie out but have trash acting in there. And Boosie, my guy, that wasn't it. I'm sorry, but that wasn't it. But yo, I want to know, out of these three, which one was the absolute worst? Yo, let me know down in the comment section down below. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. And don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe, come kick it with your boy just one good solid time. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss a video from the kid. You heard me. And please feel free to follow me on social media right over yonder. Now this is your boy Blaze here saying check that this, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I am out.